What's up, everybody? Josh Pankow here at Leaf Trading Cards. Today is a very exciting day. It is the first day of high school football around the country for most schools. One of our big exclusives, Juju Lewis, is actually playing on ESPN2 tonight, so go check him out. But we wanted to take the opportunity to kind of inform you about some of the players that will be in our upcoming products. We understand that the NIL is still new to a lot of people, so we wanted to, really make a video to explain all these kids to you. So starting with the 24 college kids, the 2024, I should say, there's, of the top 10 Heisman favorites, we have 9 of them in products. So Carson Beck, Dylan Gabriel, Jalen Milroe, Will Howard, Jackson Dart, Nico Iamaleava, Garrett Nussmeier, Cam Ward, and Riley Leonard. Those are 9 of the top 10 Heisman favorites for the 2024 season. So these are all quarterbacks. Our products are absolutely loaded with quarterbacks, both in college and some in high school as well. But yeah, so if you're looking for guys that are going to win the Heisman, there's an incredibly good chance that one of those guys is going to end up with the Heisman, and they're all featured in all of our football products. In addition to that, we have DJ Lagway, who was the #1 quarterback recruit, 5-star kid, went to Florida. He's definitely going to play some this year. He could end up being the starter, but that kid is an absolute monster. So, again, we've got guys that are making an impact right now in college football. Carson Beck and Shedeur Sanders are 2 guys that are fighting for the #1 draft spot for the next year. We have autographs of both of them. Guys like Cam Ward could be first-round picks. Jackson Dart could be first-round picks. Again, autographs of all these guys. So if you are looking for the next big quarterbacks in college this year and the next guys in the pros in the next year or two, we have almost all of them. Now, going into the 25 recruiting class, we really looked at the past recruiting classes, and it's almost always the top 10 to 15 quarterbacks where the stars come from. So your guys like Patrick Mahomes, your guys like Lamar Jackson, all of these guys were top 10, top 15 recruits in their classes. Trevor Lawrence, guys like that, they're all in the top 10, 15. So we really wanted to focus on those kids and get as many of those kids signed as we could. So for the 25 class of the top 10 guys, we have Deuce Knight going to Notre Dame. We have Matt Zollers going to Missouri. Juju Lewis going to USC. George McIntyre going to Tennessee. Malik Washington, Madden Iamaleava going to UCLA, Akili Smith Jr. going to Oregon, Antoine Hill, who's going to Memphis. So we have all of these kids signed. Some of them are exclusive, some of them are just deals, but you're going to find autographs of all of these guys. In the 2026 class, we've got Ryder Lyons, who's going to USC, Jared Curtis going to UGA, Brady Schmeigel going to FSU, Will Griffin going to Florida. One of the non-quarterbacks we have in the 26 class is a guy named Chris Henry Jr., and he's projected to go to Ohio State. He's a receiver. People talk about him like he's the next great receiver coming up. I think this is a kid that if he reclassified to the 25 class, he might be the #1 receiver. He's that good. And then going as deep as the 27 class, we have Elijah Haven. We have Malachi Ziegler. We have Peyton Houston, Daniel Melke, Derek Baker, Jamison Purcell. Now, these kids haven't officially committed to schools yet, but these kids are all the top 10, 15 quarterbacks in their class. So the reality is that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years from now, these are going to be the top quarterbacks in college and then the next big drafted guys. This is where you're going to find, again, your Patrick Mahomes, your Lamar Jacksons. This is where these guys come from. So you're going to want to buy these cards now while they're still somewhat affordable. The reality is once they become, even look at the guys from this year, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, their cards are very expensive already. And those were guys that were top 5, 10 recruits. So if you can get them now while they're somewhat affordable, and then these guys hit and become the next Heisman winners, become the next first-round picks, then their cards have incredible value. Look at Jaden Daniels is a perfect example. We had him signed when he was at Arizona State, and his cards sold for $5 to $10. Now you can't touch most of his cards for less than $100. So again, the reality is you got to buy these guys while they're affordable. We're doing our very best here at Leaf to bring you the top NIL kids from both high school and college. We're focusing only on quarterbacks, receivers, and running backs, and we're trying to bring you all the top guys in college and all the top guys in high school that will soon become the top guys in college. I'm very confident over the next 3-4 years, all your Heisman winners, all your first-round picks, we're going to have deals with them. So you're going to want to come to buy our football products where you can affordably get some of these guys and look for the next big stars of the NFL. So we can't wait for the season to truly kick off for college next week. FSU and Georgia Tech and Ireland play. We have both quarterbacks signed. So it's going to be a really fun season. There's going to be ups and downs, obviously, as there always is. But look for all these guys coming soon and all the Leaf products. Can't wait to see you guys open them and see all your great hits. Thanks so much.